Hi guys, it's me, and today we're taking a closer look at something a little different from your usual monitor or projector setup. This is the 86-inch touchscreen monitor smart board. Basically a 4K interactive electronic whiteboard that's packed with features for both office and classroom environments. Right off the bat, the size is insane. At 86 inches, it's essentially a digital canvas. Whether you're presenting to a room full of colleagues or students, this thing is big enough to make sure everyone can see exactly what you're doing without squinting. It's not just big, it's 4K, so everything is crisp, detailed, and vibrant. Text, images, videos, you name it, it looks sharp. What really sets this board apart is the touch functionality. You're not just pointing and clicking, you can literally write, draw, and annotate directly on the screen. It supports multi-touch gestures, so multiple people can interact with it simultaneously. That makes it great for brainstorming sessions, collaborative teaching, or any interactive presentation where engagement matters. Under the hood, this runs Android 13, which is a big deal for a display like this. You get a familiar interface, app support, and connectivity options similar to what you'd expect on a high-end tablet or smart TV. With 4 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage, it handles apps, media, and multitasking without slowing down. You can load presentations, stream videos, or even use it as a digital signage display without a hitch. The connectivity options are solid too. HDMI, USB, wireless casting, it's all here. You can plug in a laptop, a media player, or even use your phone to mirror content directly onto the screen. And because it's designed for long-term use in classrooms or office spaces, the build quality is sturdy and reliable. One of the underrated features is the software ecosystem. Since it runs Android, you have access to a ton of productivity apps, teaching tools, and media apps that can make your presentations dynamic and interactive. Plus, updates are handled seamlessly, which means the board can keep evolving without needing replacement hardware every couple of years. From a usability standpoint, this board is intuitive. You don't need a manual for basic functions. You can just start tapping, writing, and presenting. And when you pair it with a stylus, the experience gets even closer to real paper, with precise control for diagrams, notes, or sketches. Now, for office spaces, this is a game changer for meetings. Imagine walking into a room, pulling up your slides or spreadsheets, and letting your team interact directly with the data. And in classrooms, the potential is huge. Teachers can deliver lessons in an interactive way, students can participate directly, and the digital tools make learning more engaging. Of course, there are considerations. An 86-inch display takes up space, so you need to plan for that. Also, while Android 13 is robust, you're still limited to what apps are compatible with this kind of hardware, but honestly, the ecosystem is already strong enough for most professional and educational use cases. Overall, this 86-inch touchscreen monitor smart board blends size, clarity, and interactivity into one seamless experience. It's more than a monitor, it's a hub for collaboration, teaching, and digital signage. If you've been thinking about upgrading your office or classroom tech, this is definitely worth a look. So, if you want to get your hands on this 86-inch 4K interactive smart board with Android 13, 4 GB RAM, and 32 GB storage, the link is in the description below. Check it out and see if it fits your setup.